Here at Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, we pride ourselves in bringing you the latest and coolest technologies for your automobile. Here's one that's super simple, but it got more response than just about anything I know. Now, if you've ever had to jump a GM vehicle like this one here, you know that all there is in the back here for a battery post is a tiny little bolt like this, and you just have a little bit of an area to grab onto. And Rod, you've experienced this in GM vehicles for a long, long time. Take a look at this one. This one's rounded off, putting jumper cables on it, rounded it off, and it's not turning at all. So what are your options at this point to get this problem rectified?
Well, if you're at this stage, then you have to make a mistake and grab a pair of pliers.
And if you ground that or touch the other terminal, you're in big, big trouble.
Correct.
Gotcha. Well, you have a solution to all this, which is the reason you're here, and it's simply called the Better Battery Bolt. Now, show me what this inspired.
Basically, born out of frustration, this battery bolt, all you need to install it is a 1/4-inch ratchet. No longer do you need to look for a 8mm open face or a 5/16 socket.
No guesswork, and you're not going to round it off like that.
Nope, you just need a 1/4-inch ratchet, and the bolt itself becomes the socket.
That's fantastic. And of course, the main feature being once you put it on, like we see here, you have much more of a gripping surface.
Yes, it's ribbed, so you can take a pair of jumpers.
Let's compare it with the before here. And look here, this little bolt, barely get it on. How many times have you done this? You're beside the road and you're under pressure and you bump it and it pops right off. And over here, that is seated on there and that's not going anywhere because you've got the rib surface.
Correct.
Grab onto these alligator clips like that. It's fantastic. And tell me what it's made of and how durable is it?
It's made of sintered metal and it's been torque tested to high specifications. So if you break one of these, it means you're torquing too much to protect the threads of your battery.
Oh, no kidding. Very cool. You thought of everything. It's the simplest idea, and it's something I wish I'd have thought of. It just makes sense. And even you've thought of installing it, and you've also thought of protecting it. When you're just riding around here, you include these caps with each one.
Exactly. If it's in close quarters in your vehicle, the stud itself is 7/8 off the boot. But if you find that you're a little bit closer than that, you can use these covers to slip right on, and it protects from any contact with anything else in the vehicle.
If some vibration or something like that, you don't want any contact
Correct.
with the battery. Very cool. And now you have a new installation tool as well, which I know is going to come in handy in lots of other applications.
Exactly. So basically, this is now the socket. All you need is a ratchet.
Yep.
So now we're coming out with a composite ratchet that's non-metallic.
Yep.
And is short enough that it will not ground across the post.
That's perfect. And if you hit anything else on the car, you're not going to ground it on the vehicle and everything.
Fender wells, some of the positive sides are on the fender side.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me. Should be the negative side on the fender side. But if you do have that, you can use the new composite wrench and you will not ground out.
Well, this is all about safety, and it's all about saving your vehicle. I mean, what are some of the consequences if you end up grounding out or shorting out batteries you're installing?
ECU can go, and that's expensive. Some of the 50 amp lugs that are in the vehicles, those are expensive to replace. So anything electronic these days in vehicles, they're expensive to replace.
It's not just for jumping your car, you've also found other niche markets for this as well.
Right, if you have an antique vehicle and you want to store that vehicle and you have a battery in that vehicle, you can clip on a trickle charger to the Better Battery Bolt without having to remove the battery from the vehicle.
And then you'll ensure that thing stays connected the entire time and you always get full charge. You can be safer when you're installing your battery and when you're jumping it. Makes life a whole lot easier. Check them out at betterbatterybolt.com. We shall return with more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings in just a few.